All right, everybody. Samori Benjamin here at Madison Square Garden before Game 2 of the Knicks Pacers second round series. The Knicks won Game 1 by 4 points, so that was huge. We know, I'm sure you all are sick of hearing me say that the Knicks had never won a playoff series when they lost Game 1 at Madison Square Garden. So definitely everyone can take a deep breath after that win, which was very close. Indiana, they really put the Knicks to the test in that game, and they have all season long. And a big factor in Game 1 was Indiana point guard Tyrese Halliburton not doing much. He had just 6 points in the game, and Halliburton, we know, he helped lead Indiana. He was the leading force in Indiana, making it to the NBA's inaugural in-season tournament championship game this year. The Pacers, led by Halliburton, they came out of the Eastern Conference, and the Pacers are just one round away from proving that that was not a fluke. And Indiana, when Halliburton was leading them to that run in December and in November, he was putting up some incredible numbers, historic really. And the Knicks, when they faced Indiana for the first time this year on December 30th, Halliburton had a 22-point, 23-assist game. That game was the second in back-to-back games for him where he went over 20 points and 20 assists. As you can see, Obi Toppin right there behind me putting on a little slam dunk exhibition here in warm-ups. And we know Obi right here at this basket too in Game 1, he was on a fast break, jumped up, put the ball between his legs and slammed it down in the game. He tried that earlier in the season here, he missed, but on Monday night he threw it down. But Halliburton, okay, after the Knicks faced him when he went for 2020, a few weeks later he suffered a hamstring injury, which really he has not been as explosive since returning. And the two games the Knicks faced, Halliburton and Indiana, after that December 30th game, those two games were right here in the Garden, and Halliburton in one of those games was on a minutes restriction, so he did not do much. But then a week later, he was back here. He put up a 22-point performance on the Knicks, and the Knicks lost that game. So Indiana and Halliburton really has been a tough matchup for the Knicks all season. And like I said, Halliburton being outscored by Jalen Brunson in Game 1, 43-6. You don't expect Halliburton to show up that poorly in the scoring column again, and he has said that he will be much better tonight, so that's something to look out for. Now, of course, bad news, Mitchell Robinson, Knicks center, he is out for the rest of the playoffs. He has had ankle issues. He was out in December when he first got that injury. At that time, it was reported that he would be out for the season, and he remarkably came back to return this year, which was big considering the Knicks lost Julius Randle in the front court, right? But Mitchell, he tried to give it a go and come back here, but his ankle has flared up, so he is out again. So Knicks, they need to get some players off their bench in the game and playing well, because Indiana, they are using their bench. It's clear that that's part of their strategy, to use their bench and try and let the Knicks wear themselves out, as we know that three starters, the Villanova boys, Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Dante DiVincenzo, all of them are playing heavy minutes, over 40 minutes. Josh Hart played a whole 48 minutes in Game 1 and nearly had a triple-double. But it's a lot to ask you guys to play all these minutes. But on the other hand, we know that come playoff time, every game is important, every quarter is important, every minute, every second, every possession is important. So head coach Tom Thibodeau, he does not want to give up anything, and every game, every second matters, and Thibodeau has the guys that he trusts, and so far they're winning. So until they stop winning, I guess it's really too hard to knock. Now, let's see if the Knicks can continue winning and go up 2-0 in this series here tonight. Samori Benjamin here, and I'll have more from Madison Square Garden, and we're back.